every corner of Ireland. And we have built a campaign that is household strong and say very, very clearly, no way, we won't pay. 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 And last night, people have already noted that when we arrived here, they pulled down the blinds. They're hiding there. They're afraid of us. And last night, Alan Shatter decided that he would insult the whole lot of us by telling us to get a life. Well, Alan Shatter, we've got news for you, Alan. We all have lives. We have very busy lives. We work. We rear our families. We struggle to make ends meet because your policies are driving us to have to struggle to make ends meet. But we care about the type of society that we live in. And we care about the future of our kids and our grandkids. And that's why we're here today. And that's why we have spent the last couple of months building this campaign in our communities. We are not going to allow this unfair tax to be imposed on us and on our children and on our grandchildren. And we are no longer going to accept that we and our children should have to pay for the gambling debts of bankers, developers and international financiers. So very clearly, Alan Shatter, listen clearly, we do have lives. But having built a campaign that has established mass non-registration, we can promise you this. We are going to spend the next couple of months dedicating part of our lives to organising to ensure that this government is forced to bow to the will of the people and abolish the household tax. And we don't care what the Troika think about that. And we don't care what international bankers think. What we care about is the type of society that we live in. What we care about is the future of our kids and our grandkids. But Shatter, Hogan and his friends in there don't seem to get that. They don't seem to understand. Over 1 million of us have rejected this tax, but they keep going on about a campaign led by 9 TDs. It is absolutely fantastic to see 9 TDs supporting this campaign and having them as an integral part of the campaign. But what Mr. Shatter and Mr. Hogan and his friends need to remember is that the rest of us aren't some sort of dupes that are being blindly led along by 9 people. We have all organised in our communities, and People Power has put this campaign together, and People Power will defeat this household tax. We are not somehow a million households who don't know about it, or who are confused, or who don't know how to go online and register. We are a million households that have decided and made a conscious decision for ourselves that we're not registering. Because this campaign now exists in every single corner of the country. And this campaign is not going to go away. So in there, they need to be afraid. They need to be very, very afraid. Because we are a people in revolt. We can resist any of their threats. So go ahead, Hogan, do your worst, but you will be met by a determined, disciplined and controlled response that will show you that you cannot govern a people without their consent. Our campaign, as I've said, is organised in every single corner of Ireland, and for the next few minutes we're going to have an open mic session up here where we want people to come up and tell us about why you're opposed to the tax. Tell us about how you're organised in your communities. Tell us your personal stories about your battle against this tax. I want to especially appeal to people who haven't done that type of thing before. Maybe it's your first time getting involved in a campaign. Maybe it's your first time in a protest. Maybe you'd be nervous about coming up here. Do you know what? You're among friends here. So come up, have your say. And for the next half hour or so, let's show that we have a campaign of ordinary people resisting this tax. I have a number of people who've already given me their names. If people want to get to speak, come around this side and give your names to some of the people in the orange bibs here beside me. And we'll try and get as many people in as possible. So I'll encourage people to be as short as possible and as brief as possible. And the first person is somebody who's been very centrally involved in organising the campaign, Ruth Coppinger.